Hey everyone, what is up? It is Jen here. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I wanted to give you a little update on my boxy charm and my broken crown palette. Okay. So, if you want to see my broken crown palette and hear the tea on what they're doing for me, then just keep watching. Okay, squad, so here's the deal. I got my BoxyCharm box, and I got the crown palette, which I was super excited about because I did not want the spray. But it's broken. It's so broken. It's okay. It's broken. No, it's not. I sent BoxyCharm a message, and I was like, hey, here's a picture of my packing label and shipping label, and here's a picture of my palette that's fucking broke. If you could just, do me a favor and send me another one. So, what they told me was, sure, we'll send you another one, but it's not coming until your next box comes. So, I've got to wait a whole fucking month to get one that's not broken. So I'm going to give you the lowdown on this. We're going to go ahead and use it. I have not gotten my Sephora Play box yet. Hopefully that comes today. I don't know where in the fuck my mailman is, but he's driving me cray. So, I don't know what the colors are on this. It's not labeled anywhere, so that sucks. I know this is a curated palette that BoxyCharm and Crown made together, so they picked these colors, selected them for us. Woot woot. Yeah, no names. Okay, so let's get started. I have hooded eyes, so I don't know if you have hooded eyes or not, but whenever I do makeup, it's really important that I be looking forward. And when I do, I have to do the first stroke of transition color with my eye open. So if you have hooded eyes, then here is Beauty Hacks 101 for you. Because inside is this whole other piece of skin, okay? And it's super important that you do this with your eye open. Let's see, matte colors are always more flattering than shimmer colors because if you have a hooded eye, you tend to have a lot of texture, as you can see. So a matte color does you a lot more justice than a shimmer color here. Now, the shimmer colors on the lid or, where else do I like to do shimmer colors? In the corner of your eye. Things like that. Now, I'm not saying you can never wear it if you have a hooded eye. I'm saying for my personal preference for what my hooded eye looks like, it's something that I choose not to do because it doesn't look good. It doesn't look flattering. It looks really bad on me. Do what you want with your own life, but this is what I'm doing with mine. Okay. I really wanted to show you the Moroccan Spice palette, but I was like, fucking everybody's showing you that, so I'm going to show you this. Dun, 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 dun. I was going to get to go to convention for Younique, and I was like, yay, I'm going to get to show everybody the new products before they come out. And then I was on my way to my dad's house to visit. You guys know that. And I told you that if you pay attention to my cooking on Fridays with Jen, you would know that. This weekend is a big weekend. We're doing Mason's 13th birthday, and we're doing street tacos and jello cake, so it might be a pre-recorded for this Friday since we'll be birthday partying it up. But yeah, so I was on my way to my dad's, and I missed my exit on the turnpike to get off at Kellyville or whatever it is to take Highway 33 to Guthrie. And so I'm kind of irritated. I'm on the phone, my iPod is jamming, and I'm in a construction zone. So I come over the hill in the construction zone, and there's a highway patrolman. Now, mind you, I'm keeping up with the flow of traffic, okay? And everybody in front of me is going a cool 70 miles an hour, and I might be going a little faster than that. I'm not fucking paying attention. I'm mad I missed my exit. I'm trying to figure out where I am. Where's the next place I can get off? What's really going on? And he whips out behind me. I'm like, son of a monkey's fucking ass. Shit. Rah. Well, I always get super fucking nervous whenever I get pulled over because if you don't know, I have a history. Okay, and I'll tell you my life story if you guys want to hear it. Just tell me that, okay? Okay. Next, I'm going to go into this kind of it's like a dusty kind of maroony orange color, and I'm going to just go underneath that color, not quite as high, but yeah. So anyway, so every time I get pulled over, I'm always like freaking out, like they're going to see my past, they're going to like judge me, they're going to get me out of the car, they're going to treat me like shit, whatever, whatever. But he like 21 questions me. Do you have your breathalyzer on your car? Okay, I see that. Where are you going? Where are you from? Where do you live? Is your driver's license up to date? And of course it makes you nervous because you're like, what the, are we at fucking court already? Or what the fuck? So, I answer all his questions. I let him know I'm going to Guthrie. Who do you know in Guthrie? My dad. Okay, cool. Did you grow up in Guthrie? Yes, I graduated in 99. Awesome. And he's like, oh, cool, I grew up in Guthrie too. That's where I'm from. Okay, cool. You gonna go check my driver's license and make sure I don't have a warrant? That way we both know. Just kidding. I haven't been in trouble since all my stuff got dropped or whatever, but it still freaks me out. So don't judge me. You're going to anyway, but I don't really give a fuck. You don't live my life. Anyways, so, he goes back to the car, he takes my stuff. Of course, I'm like texting my wife. I'm like, oh my god, I got pulled over. I'm texting my dad, I'm texting my stepmom, everybody that'll listen to me. I'm getting pulled over, I missed my exit, yada yada yada, come and get me if they take me. Paranoia. And so he comes back and he's like, so Jennifer, everything looks good on your driver's license. Duh, because you haven't been in trouble, quit flipping out. And he's like, so I'm not going to write you for the 15 over in the construction zone. Thank you. And I'm not going to write you, yeah. So it's just going to be a 10 over in a regular highway. So I'm like, okay, well, this shouldn't be very much, right? I get this fucking ticket, and on the bottom it says 225 some change or whatever, like almost 250 fucking bucks for speeding 10 miles over. Moral of the fucking story is, pay attention when you're fucking driving and brake sooner, okay? Because everybody knows I'm gonna speed. It's a thing. I'm gonna speed. Alright, so we're gonna go in with another deeper color here. I like this because it's like browns. It kind of reminds me of like the Naked Heat, but it's got some better browns. It's got a nice, whiter color. It's got some pinks. It's got everything that mama needs. So I really like it for that. I'm just going to keep deepening this crease and make it look like we have more lid space and more depth than what we actually do. That's the whole goal, right? Makeup. I know, like, me looking at you straight on would be like this, but I can't do that because that's not how my little clippy thing hangs. So I know it always looks like it's off to you, but when I look forward in my mirror, it's spot on, and that's what matters to me. It doesn't matter what it looks like to you. Just saying. It does. It matters what you think, or I wouldn't be fucking doing this, right? Exactly. So anyways, so that's my story about going to my dad's. Complete, total, utter panic attack happened, but I'm better now. So, okay, I'm going to go back in with this color just a little bit here, and a little bit on this side too. Do you ever have friends that like you grew up with and you're like, you guys are going to be friends forever, and it's like, I don't know, when my partner's around, my friend talks to me. And when my partner's not around, it's like my friend doesn't know me. It's like, I don't know. I text her and she doesn't ever like text me back. I text her and want to hang out and she doesn't ever want to do that. And it hurts my feelings because she knows I'm here like by myself. So I'm going to take my Luxie brush and go into this brown shade now. And this is where we're really going to deepen the corner here. I will tell you, I like the way that these blend out. I have never bought a Crown anything. I honestly am just now hearing about them. So this is news to me. They are a new brand that I've never heard of. I'm going to go in with my pencil. What is this? A Sigma E30. And I'm going to mix two of those colors. Where's my little handheld mirror? This thing has a mirror, but because the shadow's broken, I don't want to dump it in my lap. So yeah, about that. I tried to watch a video on like how to put your eyeshadows back together, and it says that you should put like alcohol over it and then press it down like with a coin or whatever, but I don't think I own rubbing alcohol. I have peroxide, so maybe I need to get some rubbing alcohol. Maybe that's the moral of this fucking story, Jen. Okay, where's my Luxie brush? I don't know why I like this one better than any of my other ones, but I just do. I'm going to come back here in this corner, and I'm just going to keep deepening and bringing it to life. So see how it like lifts my eye up? Just that little touch of dark on the outside corner. I'm not bringing it all the way in. It's just a little touch on the outside corner, and then I blend it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It looks pretty, doesn't it? I know it does. Thank you. Alright, now we're going to go over here again. We can just call this a hooded eye tutorial if you want. I'm literally like to layer the colors just because I feel like, I don't know, they just look better like that. When you layer them on a hooded eye, you start, you know, up high, and then you bring it down, 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 and then you pop that dark in the corner of whatever color it is, whether you're doing like oranges and you pop a red, or you're doing whatever, you know what I mean? So that's just how I like to do it. I feel like that's what does the most for my eye shape and for makeup looks that I do. My brain just went kerplunk. Oh my god, do you guys remember that game? That's so good. So anyways, I get to my parents' house and we're like gonna go to dinner. Shout out to Gage's. I love to go eat at that place, but they needed to take another day or two to like gather all their people, learn where everything is, get their computer systems going. It was a rough night, not gonna lie. I wanted to get up and help a couple times, but I didn't, because I'm not on their payroll. And yeah, so I don't know, it was less than what I expected, so I was a little kind of bummed that we went. I would have definitely driven to the city for some Red Lobster type shit, and Gage's is like usually my #1. So I don't know if it's just the new building, like needing to train some staff, and I don't know, aesthetically, you know, but they had a rough go at it. But my parents, this is why I started this story, because they are killing me. They crack me up, really. They were like bickering at each other, and at one point, like, I got brought into it, and I'm like, this isn't cool anymore. I'm grown. Y'all need to figure it out. It was a little uncomfortable. I hope that they worked through it once I left. It was a bit intense for even a grown-up child to witness. My dad and my stepmom just kind of like going at each other. And yeah, it was intense. So I had a really intense weekend. I got a ticket and then all that. Just trying to be transparent here. And then we have been having a huge ordeal with the fucking people that have been renting out our mobile home. So thank God we're moving back to it, I think. Unless her family isn't excited and don't treat me kindly once I get there, but I don't really give a shit. I'm always nice and I'm always respectful, so that's all that I can do. That's the only thing that I can control. Me, myself, and my mouth. Woo! So, we got a washer and dryer today. They delivered it, so we'll have that. The movers are going to come and move us, because I'm like, I'm sorry, babe, but we've been here 2 years. I'm almost 40. I can't move heavy furniture up and down a staircase anymore, and it's just me and my 13 Friday, 13-year-old son. We can't do it, mama. I love you. Okay. So, I got this cute little Luxie 213T. It's a little mini travel size. Loving this. I'm going to go in here with this shimmer shade. This one right here, I think, is closest to the pink that I'm wearing on my clothes, which is why I was like, I thought I would go with it. So let's see if this little brush can pack it on or not. I think if you go like back and forth with it, it kind of gets more glitter to it. I'm not sure. Everybody always says, there's a little kickback in the pan. No shit. It's not a cream shadow. It's a fucking eyeshadow. It's gonna have fucking kickback on it. I hate that. I wish that all beauty influencers and people on YouTube would, like, stop fucking saying that. Yes, it's gonna have fucking kickback. Yes, it's gonna have fucking fallout. For crying out loud, it's a powder. Get it together. Okay. So, this is what I was thinking. They have like a kind of a, it's this kind of shimmer. So I want to go over that for like just a split second with that lighter color and see if it brings it down a notch. Because what I'm trying to get it to is like the Froze color that you get in the chrome pots, because I have that one. I love that one. I love Top Yacht, Fire Dancer. I think I want to get Beach Bay in those because I really love them, but that looks pretty good, right? It looks pretty good. I think so. I think so. And that's all that really matters. Come back out here to the corner again. Okay. Now then, I'm going to go in with my little bitty pencil brush again. And I'm going to take that same little pinky color that I just had, that I did on the lid, and we're going to even it out down here and bring it together to kind of blow this part out. You know what I mean? Bring it all full circle here. Faya. I gotta say, I do so far using these really like it. Just the way that it blends out and stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to know how it wears until I wear it all day. You guys know I'm just going to tell you about it later in another video because that's it. That's just how I do things. I don't edit a whole lot. I mean, I do, but I'm not a pro at all that shit, and it's just it doesn't interest me to have to go through all that, so you just have to watch my videos and fast forward if you don't want to see the shit. Then I'm going to take the lightest color in the palette, which I don't think is going to do it for me. I think I'm going to have to bust out my chrome pots. And so we may have to bust out the chrome pottage. I don't think this is going to get me where I want to be. I don't know, I mean, it's not terrible. And maybe we can take a little bit of this color and pop it underneath the brow as well. And this is my number 18 Pro Shader by Sephora. We're just going to drag that little number there too. And so that is the nice little eyeshadowed look. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to come back in with that color that I started with. And I'm just going to blend all this jazz together. We're going to do it again and make sure all that color is brought up high enough. Blend it out very nicely. Ta-da. Now, this is what I personally like to do. I've been using this Born This Way, the new conceal, contour, whatever. Love this shit right here. This is my new shit. I'm going to take my concealer brush, my F70 from Sigma, and I'm going to put some of that color on there, and then I'm just going to go from kind of like the bottom line, and I'm just going to meet them up. And what I'm doing is I'm cleaning this line up here and making it look nice and sharp and defined. You see how much difference that makes? Especially for a hooded eye. I just want to say that, like, especially for a hooded eye. And then you always want to make sure that you get them even, of course. Might add a little bit more product. We are waiting to hear back about a dog that we're trying to adopt. The dog's name on the adoption site is called Hagrid. Of course, we're going to rename it. My son wants to rename the dog Lazarus, which I'm for if we get the dog. I've been praying a lot because I really want this little puppy, and I know that my family does. If you guys would throw a prayer up for us, that would be super great. And then you can go back in if you want and take your powder. I'm going to use my Bare Minerals here. I'm just going to take my, where did it go? Beauty blender here. And I'm just going to take that and I'm going to add powder to that I just put on there. And make sure that it sets nice and good. And what would clean up any fallout that you have, but you don't really with this. I haven't had much of anything, so it's pretty good to go. And I'm going to go finish up the look, and I'll tell you my final thoughts. Be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I'm done. I don't look dusted, busted, and crusted anymore. I look ready, done, and let's face the day. Oh, KKK. Anyway, so no. I just want to talk about a couple of things. Okay, the Crown Pro palette from the BoxyCharm box is wonderful besides my one broken color. It's what I'm wearing today. It went on very nicely. I did touch up the inner corner with a little bit of Top Yacht, so that's not the lightest color in the palette. It just didn't get me where I needed to be. I do like the palette. I think it blends nice. I think it is nice. I think it's right up my alley. I like the burgundies, kind of burnt orange colors with browns and things like that. And then, of course, a little pop of shimmer on the eyelid. So overall, I like the palette. I like the blendability. I like the way that it looks and how it's been on for just a little while now. I also got these ColourPop High 5 limited editions. I finally found some, and that is the blush that I'm wearing today. It's so beautiful. It's got these little flecks in it, and I'm a highlight hoe, so I love that. I'm wearing the Vlada drops, the Rose Gold by Smashbox over my Ambreezy by ABH, which I did order the Norvina palette and one of the new peachy looking colored lip glosses. So that should probably be here by, it said today. I ordered on Thursday. I would imagine it'd be here Wednesday, maybe Thursday, if not Friday at the latest. So I will be talking to you about that. I will be showing you the new palette and the new lip gloss for the Anastasia little doodaddy-o. And yeah, so BoxyCharm wasn't like super like, let me get it to you now. They didn't, you know, it wasn't like that, but they are sending me a new one that hopefully isn't broken. If it doesn't send to my box, it'll come separately packaged, just what they told me in my email. So thank you to BoxyCharm for fixing that. I will have a referral link and code down below. I'll also have an Ipsy link. I'll have a younique link. Everything that I'm subscribed to that I love, I basically like to put down below for you guys to either get a discount or to discover it for your own. So another couple of things I want to talk about before I go, because I've been trying them out and I said I would update you on all of this. I wanted to make sure I was staying true to that. And it is one, the Makeup Forever in the color number 6. This is the Ultra HD Perfector Blurring Skin Tint with Sunscreen. It's only got like 25 SPF. It's a little bit, but this is really nice if you're not doing like full glam and you do want to have some coverage. I'm really digging the Makeup Forever stuff, and I do have a little sample size one that I got in one of my subscription boxes in the color R230. It's a perfect match, and I'm really liking this one too. This is the Ultra HD, so one is a skin tint and one is a full coverage. I went in to get some hair products the other day, and I got this Makeup Revolution makeup stick. I used it the other day on a live video in the color F8, which is a perfect match for me. I do like this. With oily skin, it does make me feel a little oilier during the day, but I've been using my Murad, and this is the mattifying blotting perfecting thing. So you just open it up, it comes with a little pad, and then you just tap it on the little sponge area and then pat it on your face, and it doesn't leave you super dry, but it takes away the oily look. So I mean, for $9, it's got good coverage, it wears all day, and I do actually like it. They did have the spend $15, so I got the lip kit in the color Rain, which I really like, and it matches perfectly. Kind of reminds me of Kylie. So I got those two products. They were both $9 a piece. And then I got this strobing palette that I have in my hand. So they give you this for a $15 purchase. They gave me a huge highlighting palette. This is really the only color that I liked in that palette that really showed up and kind of did a number. But that's really cool. I mean, that's a full-size palette that they would sell to you. The Wet n Wild highlighter that I got that everybody's been raving about, I don't know why. I can't figure it out, because I put it on my hand and it looks really good on my hand, but it doesn't look like that on my face. So I was a little bit disappointed in that, but luckily I got it in the sale section, so yay. The next thing is the Too Faced Born This Way. I'm using the color Vanilla Conceal, Contour, Highlight, and Retouch, and I'm just using this for my concealer. This tops all the concealers that I've ever had. I had the original Too Faced and I really liked it to begin with, but this one now, it beats Shape Tape. It beats my Makeup Revolution, which I compare to Shape Tape. It's better than Shape Tape, to be honest, and it's only, I think, $9, as well as some of the other stuff that Makeup Revolution has. So if you're looking for a dupe, then get up there. I did get a dupe eyeshadow palette from Makeup Revolution. Let me grab it. Knocking everything over. This is the Chocolate Vice, and it comes with this little spongy thing, but I don't like this. I don't like the eyeshadow palette at all. It doesn't really have any payoff for me particularly. Maybe it's because I have a hooded eye, or maybe it's because I have oily skin, but I'm just not a fan. But I think for the price point, it was okay to try out. So I just wanted to run over those things, let you know how I was feeling about it, and then I've also been using the younique pressed powder foundation, and this is the color Tweed. I did a live demonstration yesterday on Facebook, so you can go and check that out at Jennifer Cahill. I will have my names for all of my other social media listed down below. And then the Fit Me Matte Poreless in True Beige powder I've been using as well. I do like the younique better as far as coverage because it is a foundation. When I put it over my foundation, it's like twice as much coverage, and it covers all my freckles, dark spots, under eye circles, everything you could ever think of. So I really am liking that. And then I also got the CoverGirl Holographic Melting Pout Lip Color, which is an awesome, awesome topper. And look at the color. It's so cool. It's like a peachy orange with like kind of like a green back tint. At any rate, I do like these. I think they're really neat. I got it in the sale section. Again, I love to go on Ulta and find that. So those are some new things that I've been using, and I do like the palette that I got in the Boxy Charm. I am a fan. We'll just say that. Yes, I am a fan. I like it. So if you're not subscribed to Boxy Charm, you might want to do that. I think we're getting Kathleen Lights palettes next month, so that's going to be a fun deal. Anyway, so if you like this, if you want to see more like this, or if there's a makeup product that you're wanting to know about, I am going to do a review on the Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust palette and blush, because I have been loving that. So I want to show you guys how to use it, what it looks like, and how I feel about it personally. So keep on watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you're not new here, thank you for being here. If you are here, period, thank you for being here. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be watching my video, and I appreciate you for that. I'm not a super professional. I'm not a great editor, but it is my real opinion. I'm a real ass girl from Oklahoma who just wants to say I love you. Do good, be good, you are good. Be kind to one another, and just because you don't like somebody doesn't mean that you have the right to be a hateful ass. Thank you. Bye.